Yeah, man. Shout out to Tisha the Braid.
Subscribe to me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tisha the Brave. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing okay. Now, before we start the video, I know there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you who are on this channel and haven't pressed that subscribe button. Subscribe to me so you can join the Bravers, which is the family name for my subscribers. Okay, so if you're on this video, you already know that it is a lock video. Today, I am actually going to teach you how to do Bantu knots on your locks, on your freeform locks in particular. So these are my freeform locks. I'm gonna take them down for you. They're currently in a ponytail. I've already kind of done my Bantu knots. That's why they have a little bit of a wave, but I want to refresh them because I want them to be a little bit more on the curly whirly side. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight into the tutorials. I like to just wet my hands a little bit and just kind of go in with some water. I don't know why. I think it's just for like a neater appearance. And then I'm going in with some, what is this? Black seed oil, which is a new oil I've been putting into my hair. I'll probably do an updated lock video like soonish. So now that we have this just very lightly moisturized, we can now partake in the Bantu knot process. Okay, so boom, I'm just gonna quickly show you one at the front because it's just easier for me to show you. So here I have a lock. Now, depending on your preference, you can keep the fuzzies out of it or you can bring it in, and just so that it's an overall appearance, just so that it has a neater appearance, I like to use hair and either tuck them away or I wrap them around the lock. If I feel like, see, something like this, it can be wrapped around the lock or be done in the same manner. So this loose hair and this is why it's specific to freeform locks, because yeah, I just like to wrap this piece around my hair, as you can see. So now I wrapped the little loose hair around. So I just grab my 2 fingers, I place it all the way up here, and then I grab it and then I pull the hair upwards, and then what I want to do is secure this part up here. So I do that by wrapping around, and I keep doing it till I go down. Eventually you're going to have to take some of your fingers out, and whilst the hole is getting really small, you want to thread it in, not so that it's not so small, but like just so that the other piece of hair can go through. Don't worry about these loose ends if you don't care for like having the curl all the way, like, because I don't. But if you do worry about that, find a way to tuck it in. I'm gonna give you one more close-up tutorial. I'm gonna pick this one at the front just so that you can see it properly, and then I'm gonna go in all over my head. So once again, you're gonna take your 2 fingers, you're gonna loop it up here, and then you're gonna just keep looping it around. And as you can see, the hole is getting smaller, so you're gonna have to take your fingers out, and then you want to loop it through as much as you can. And obviously you kind of need this little tug here anyway, because you're gonna need to find how to take it out of your hair. You may look a bit crazy at the end of this because freeform locks are not like regular locks, okay? So you'll have different sizes and stuff, but I still feel like I look cute when I do it.
Could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You 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 could be a catch, I'll be the rubber band. You be a match, I will be a fuse. Boom, painter baby, you could be the you. I'm the reporter, baby, you could be the me. Cause you're the cigarette, and I'm a smoker. We raise the bet, cause you're the joker. Shit down, you are the choke. And I could be the blackboard, you can be the
Okay, so I've done one side. As you can see, you can still see some tabs sticking out, but that's not a problem for me. Again, if you feel like this bothers you, root, then you need to find a way to tuck it in. Personally, I like this because I don't like it being like all the way crinkled at the end. I like to have it kind of straight at the end. And also it gives me a good place to kind of take my loop out. I'm gonna come back when the second side is done, just so that I don't waste camera time, you know what I'm saying? Right, cool. Okay, I'm back. Yes, this is my look. I look like my mother. How I sleep in it is I just use a really large bonnet. I got this from a hair store in my local area. There's probably like loads of big bonnets in any black hair store, and basically all you do is you just literally put it on in, then you go to sleep. I like to tuck it behind my ears because, you know, at night I just need my ears. I just go to sleep on them. They're not too difficult to sleep in if you don't completely twist the top and stuff like that. You should be fine. But anyways, let me take this off now. But yeah, tomorrow we shall see how this looks. In the meantime, enjoy the Bantu knots. I'm gonna do a once over. I'm gonna do a little. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna do microwave. A model. Yes, indeed, a model. Yes. So okay, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Okay, so it is the next morning. I'm gonna take off my... It was actually pretty comfortable to sleep in, so this isn't an issue. And like I said, you know, these things will always stick out. So let's get into the unveiling. Just go straight into it. Okay, so this guy. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Yeah, I don't mind the ends being as curly as the, and because I didn't twist the root, you're not gonna get like the best of the best curls. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't twist the front as much, because I don't twist the root. You are gonna get these kinds of spirally things. But yeah, altogether it should come out really well, so I'm happy about those. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I just remember, guys, that my hair is, my locks are quite thick, so when I wrapped it around, it's gonna come out on the bigger curl side, just because of the thickness of it. Or if it was thinner, it would obviously come out a little bit less. It would come out a little bit more crinklier. When it's thinner, it curls a lot more. When you're thicker, when you've got thicker curls, it won't curl as much. It will not have as much definition. Now I'm just checking that everything is done. Okay, so these are the final results. They are nice and curly. And they look more full, they're a lot more volumized. I'm just gonna shake it in the front a little bit and kind of just flip it to the side a little bit. So we got some nice curls, yes indeed. My favorite thing to do when I have these curls is I like to wear hats and just let the curls kind of sit down. Or my other favorite thing to do when I wear the curls is I grab a hair tie or a hairband and I just place them kind of on top of my head like a freaking ponytail. And the volume you get with this, oh my gosh, the volume. And what that does, it allows it to stretch this part. So when it comes down, you'll get most of the curls down. Because I kind of like my curls not to be all the way at the root. But yeah, anyways, I'm just going to show you what I do. I put the whole thing through. And I kind of just let it sit on top of my head like so. And what it does, it kind of gives me this little curly, it looks like a curly bob. Even with bangs, they are cute. Curly bangs, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go and play around with my hairstyles, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys like this one, give it a like, share, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Subscribe to my channel, join the bravers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Say I am the one, cause you want to. Really not